Hi, welcome to today's video from Financial Independence Times. Today we're going to talk about how to plan your savings and investments right after your first job. The majority of people see the best parts of their professions while they are just starting out. You've only recently begun working and experience a consistent influx of money each month. You have no real liabilities because you're either living with relatives or friends. The weight of family responsibilities is at an all-time low at this point, making your salary virtually entirely available to you. Because everything focuses on today, or because tomorrow seems so far away, no thought is given to the concept of financial planning. Those with familial responsibilities, such as parents' health or a sibling's education, find themselves in a difficult situation if they do not plan ahead. Keeping these aims in mind, every individual throughout this journey of life should not only focus on the now but also work on saving and establishing a firm foundation for the future. Now we look at the best way to plan your finances right at the beginning. Number 1. Setting a financial goal. The pursuit of wealth is something that everyone does at some point in their lives. But what is the outcome of this search? This is a common stumbling block for many people, which is why setting financial goals before investing is so crucial. The value that people place on money varies from person to person. People get into financial planning for a variety of reasons, including security, education, vacation, and philanthropy. Most people are good savers, but when it comes to investing, they fail. As a result, determining the worth of money to them, planning a financial path, and working diligently on that path are critical. One of the simplest methods to achieve this is to make a list of what is essential to me regarding money. For instance, what is most essential to me when it comes to security? What kind of comforts do I want in my life? How much financial burden do I want to pick up for my parents' retirement? Once you've grasped this notion, the following step is to figure out what tangible goals you'll need this money for. Starting by identifying your objectives and quantifying them in terms of the quantity and time you intend to devote to achieving them. Even if your long-term goals aren't completely defined at this point in your life, it's necessary to think about them. A short-term aim is to save and invest to pay for your higher education or marriage, which can be in less than 2 years. Investing in the purchase of a home is a medium-term goal. It can be between 2 to 5 years. Long-term goals, which can be over 5 years, include saving for your future family and retirement. It's also crucial to have some cash on hand. This can be accomplished by setting aside 4 to 6 months worth of spending in either a savings account or a liquid mutual fund, both of which can be accessed within a day in the event of an emergency. Number 2. Setting a target for saving. Most of us organize our expenses in this way. We pay taxes first, then take care of obligatory bills like EMIs, rent, and so on, before spending on leisure items. We save what is left after covering all of these costs. Even tiny funds are sometimes not channeled into worthwhile investments. A savings and investment budget is the most effective way to save. This means that you must set aside a predetermined amount from your take-home income to save and then invest properly. The remaining funds can then be used guilt-free. It's not about how much you save, it's about getting started and investing money in a systemic way. You can begin by saving 5 to 10% of your salary, but the goal is to eventually increase this to at least 25%, if not more. This will ensure that you have a significant corpus for your goals over time, and your portfolio will be diversified by adding various asset classes to your portfolio. Number 3. Begin saving as soon as possible and invest for the long term. Wealth creation, like most good things in life, takes its sweet time. The larger the corpus you can produce, the sooner you should start. Quick solutions unfortunately appear to be the order of the day, and hence most people are not able to create wealth. As a result, most people either desire to build a significant corpus in a short period of time, or they start investing too late. This turns out to be the ideal recipe for tragedy, and it should be avoided at all costs. An early start combined with a consistent and disciplined investment habit can help you build wealth. This is because compounding works best over extended periods of time, 5 to 30 years, rewarding the early bird. Compounding, according to Albert Einstein, is the world's eighth wonder, the magnitude of which cannot be comprehended until it is experienced firsthand. For example, if you begin investing at the age of 40 and invest 10,000 rupees per month at a rate of return of 12%, you will have earned rupees 99.91 lakh by the time you reach the age of 60, which is over a period of 20 years. However, if you started investing the same 10,000 rupees 1 year earlier at the age of 39, then during a 21-year period you would have rupees 1.13 crore by the age of 60. So simply missing out on 1 year of investing will diminish your corpus by a stunning 13.95 lakhs, which is nearly 10 times the amount you invested in a single year, around 1.2 lakh. If the rate of return was higher, such as 15%, the difference could be as much as 25 lakh rupees. Now this is a clear indicator that money is created by the passage of time. Starting late in the investment game has a number of drawbacks, including increased financial stress as a result of attempting to catch up with others. To build the same kind of corpus, a late starter must also invest more each month. The objective is to invest for the long term in order to attain your goals and build wealth, rather than to earn a quick buck in a short period of time, which can be risky as well. Number 4. Buy insurance. The worst thing you can do is to underestimate the power of uncertainty in life and end up losing all your savings and investments to unforeseen situations like a health issue, chronic disease, or even an accident. Hence, it is extremely important to hedge against such unpredictable risks through health insurance and life insurance. Health insurance should be your priority. At the very basic, utilize the full extent of your employer group insurance and also include your dependents, parents, siblings, spouse, etc. However, the employer insurance are usually of very small coverage, and it's important to get a large cover through private insurance. As a rule of thumb, you should have at least 10 lakhs cover per year per family member. The cover should be higher for elderly members of the family. Term life insurance is extremely crucial if you have dependents like retired parents or spouse and children. Ideally, you should look at a pure term insurance with accident coverage and critical disease coverage. As a rule of thumb, the coverage of the life insurance should be 25 to 30 times your annual earnings. So, to conclude, there is no wrong time to start your savings and investment journey, but there is certainly a right time to start, which is as early as possible. Thank you and have a great day.